So let me go get my phone. I forgot my phone. So let me go get my phone. I'll be right back. And some chapstick. Okay. Now this chair, did I tell you that this chair has it has the, remote, right? Well, not so much remote, but controller. But it has a USB port charger, so I can charge my phone and my iPads. Yeah, comes in handy. It works real good. Okay. So I'm just here chilling. Happy Sunday. Happy Father's Day to the fathers out there. Okay. I'm just doing nothing. Thought I'd come on here, see what you guys are doing, talk. I know you guys like to have a discussion when I'm on live. Hopefully I get some feedback from you guys, okay? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So anyway, the fan, I did a video on the high velocity fan that I just ordered from Walmart, okay? And I was explaining that that's the third one I ordered because I like them so much. But I forgot that one of the fans has a remote. Yes, boo-boo. It has a remote, and I never used the remote. Okay, I just pulled it out yesterday because I traded the fans with my granddaughter because I asked her if she wanted to use the newer one because it oscillated. Okay, so she wanted that one. So I said this one has the remote. I forgot it had a remote to it. Okay. I put batteries in that sucker yesterday, and honey, okay, I'm in control, okay, remotely. So it works for me. I'm in the living room when I sit over there on the couch, okay. Y'all see my new couch? Okay, I got one of those. Sorry, it's all wrapped. Lord have mercy, okay. Let me just leave well enough alone. But anyway, I got the couch. Now I am going to eventually, well, I want to. I don't know for sure. I'm still kind of iffy about it. But I want to take that couch and put it in the other room, okay? Make that a TV room and give this some formal like furniture, preferably white or cream, L-shaped couch to go along this wall here, and then curve around here. Mm-hmm. I know you can't see all that, but anyway. Okay. Now, okay, I don't. Oh, that's the dog. Okay. Now, I don't know, just a little brief update on the Tim Norman thing, okay? Now, they were talking about, I don't know if you know this or not. Thanks for the thumbs up. Oh, somebody sent me $5 when I did the live, when I got off, not the last live, the box opening, but when I did the live, someone sent me a Cash App for $5, and I want to say thank you. I appreciate that, okay? But the Tim Norman situation with his mom, Robbie, apparently, sorry about that, got him this high-priced lawyer, okay? Now, she's got him this high-priced lawyer. He ain't got no money, okay? He can't afford any lawyers. I don't know if he had a public defender. But anyway, so she went and she's going out there and got him this high-priced, expensive lawyer. I think one of the top lawyers, criminal lawyers, okay, to defend him. And she's getting a lot of backlash. A lot of people have different opinions about this. And really don't like the fact that she is getting this lawyer, okay, for her son who killed her grandson. And now they're trying to, you know how people are messy on the social media now, especially these younger kids. They love mess, okay? But now they're trying to wonder if Tim had something to do with the death of his brother slash Miss Robbie's oldest son. I mean, I don't know what, I don't know the dynamics back then when what happened behind him getting killed. But you never know, because if he could do it to the grandson, I mean to his nephew, okay, who knows? Hmm. Yeah. And they're getting a lot of backlash. So people got a lot to say about her getting this lawyer for the son. I mean, to me, my opinion is it is her child. You can't tell anybody anything about their child. Okay, you can't tell them anything. It's their child, and that's one thing that's really hard too. Okay, you only have one child. That's your only child. Okay, and just to find that that's your only child and he ain't shit. I don't know. What do you do in that case? Okay, I don't know. But hey, she decided she's going to defend him. Oh, and then he said, she was saying something about he was set up. Okay, I said set up. Now that sounds like something that Tim then got her to believe that he was set up. Okay, that sounds like something Tim then talked her into. Okay, and of course she's gullible because she doesn't want to believe the fact that her own son killed her grandson, his dead brother's son, okay, for some insurance money. And it's not even that much money. Like I said, $450,000, okay, barely a $500,000. That's not even a lot of money. And the way he's spending money, I don't understand why he would even want to kill him for that $450,000, because that wasn't gonna make him or break him. I mean, you got a restaurant business and stuff like that. That little $450,000. But depending on your situation and how bad you are to get out of it, mean a whole lot. But she's getting the backlash from it, and he's was trying to when he lashed out on his baby's mama, okay, and I was telling you that he was talking about she cheated on him with the help. Okay, come to find out, the help, it's not the gardener, it's the cameraman. Well, you know what, Tim? Okay, I think you forgot to look at your own self in the mirror, because as far as I'm concerned, on the show of Sweetie Pies, you were the help. Okay, you were helping her manage one of her businesses, okay, and go on to another business. So you were the help, trying to call somebody to help. You were. Get me started. Yes. So that's what's going on with that situation there. They're also talking about the little girl Terica, okay. Now, see, she's the one who, I'm going to tell you something right now. Terica is the one who uh, explained what went down and how this third person got into the picture. That was Terica. So they talking about the murderer, okay, the boy who shot Andre. They're talking about him being a witness, but Terica already told. Hey, Cherry, this TV girl, how you doing? She already told. That's how they found out who was all involved and what went down. Okay, matter of fact, they got her, and she done told, which led up to that travail guy, because they said she wasn't in the car by herself. Okay, so y'all talking about him snitching. She snitched first. Yeah. Thanks for the thumbs up. And this situation, it's gonna steam up. It's gonna steam up. Now, I'm waiting to see what they gonna sentence R. Kelly, okay? Because they found him guilty, but what are they gonna sentence him? Okay, and the thing about it is, he's what you would call a serial rapist, okay? And those serial rapists, okay, they say that they can't be cured. Okay, they can't be cured. So if they let him out, he's liable more than likely to do it again. Happy Sunday to you too, sweetie, and happy Father's Day. Yeah, so you got to look at that too. So I don't know when he's supposed to be sentencing. Let me check it out, okay, so I can put that in my mind. Okay. Put that in my mind and look out for that date. You know? For oops. Okay, still. So we're gonna look up R. Kelly sentencing. Okay, so he's facing 25 years. Yeah, remotes to the fan. Oh yeah, And this is brand new, girl. I've had the fan for years, but I never used the remote. I just took the remote and stuck it somewhere. So I pulled it out yesterday after all these years and put some batteries in it, and it's only two AAA batteries, and it's got even a little hook so you can hook it onto something. But yeah. So I can turn it on from here. So I have two fans in here, by the way. And one is facing this chair, okay? And that's what my remote is for. And then I have the other one facing the couch when I get on the couch. Because what it is that if I turn on the air, yes. My fans, I don't cut my fans off. The only fan I cut off was this one. Okay, and that's because it's to the chair, and if there's nobody in the chair, there's no need for it to be on, because that's the only purpose that it's serving. That's it. The other fan, I leave all my fans on 24 hours a day, every day. Okay, it helps to keep the house cool. When I turn on the air, the fans are still running. Helps circulate the air. I mean, it's working for me, yeah. And then two is that the convenience of the remote is because when I get in the chair, I don't have to get up and down to change the settings. Okay, and this one doesn't oscillate, but I can turn the speed up. I can turn the speed up. I can turn it on. I could turn a timer onto it, and you could turn oscillation on too, but it doesn't work. If something I can hear it clicking, something down there is keeping it from going back and forth. I don't know what it is, and I don't have the intelligence to try to fix it. But I got enough here with the remote, and sometimes you know how you go and you sit down in your spot on the couch, okay, got the TV, want to watch the TV, and the remote is over there. Ooh, girl, hate that. So yeah, so R. Kelly, okay, R. Kelly is facing 25 years, but he's trying, his lawyers are trying to get the minimum 10 years. Who's in a really difficult situation? Oh, you're talking about Miss Robbie with Tim? Yeah, she's, well, you know what? To me, yes, she could be in a difficult situation, but here's the thing, okay? The grandson and the son are dead. Okay, there's only one person alive, and that's Tim. So I think that's probably what she's going for. She's the way she's looking at it. Because to me, it's really not a difficult situation. It really personally depends on the person, Miss Robbie. Because me, I don't know. I don't know. I really wouldn't want to defend my son, knowing that he killed my other. I mean that my other son is dead, and then this fool is going to get up and kill my grandson, which is his son. Okay. And now you want me to defend you. Ah, okay. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. The thing with Tim, I'm gonna tell you, Tim is the type of person you hate to see him coming. Okay, he's one of them people. Okay, you want to cross the street. Okay, and it's not like you treat him with a long handled spoon. Okay, you be nice and speak and you keep it moving. And to me, that's what Tim is. Okay, matter of fact, no news is good news with him. Okay, the only time he come around and he needs something is when it's in a situation, some kind of bad situation. You see what I'm saying? It's always that. Ain't nothing good about him. Okay, he ain't coming around to celebrate. Oh, he got a promotion. He got a new business that's doing real good. Now, it's always he needs some money. Okay, oh, he done got caught up with the law. And let me tell you something else too. Now, he already did 10 years for armed robbery. Okay, armed robbery is no joke. Okay, because people who do armed robberies tend to escalate to murder. Okay, I mean, criminals go to the next level. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Now, how fast they go from one level to the next, okay, depends on the person, but usually the next level up. And armed robbery, the next level is murder. Okay, if you sitting up there, you gonna rob somebody with a gun, and when I say armed robbery, that's a loaded gun. That ain't no empty gun. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying you willing to kill, and then you gonna kill somebody. Well, who would have thought? I'm pretty sure the crime investigators, police, and all that, they pretty much have a knowledge of that. But yeah, where else was he gonna go? An armed robber. His next thing was to kill somebody. And now he want to get that same 10-year sentence that he served for armed robbery. He want to get that for murder. What you think? I think they should throw the book at him personally. Hey Joyce, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I think they should throw the book at him. That's my personal opinion. You may have your own, but I think they should throw the book at him. Okay, with the circumstances the way they are. Okay, this man, not only did he set him up and have him murdered, okay, but he had attempted. Okay, there was a previous attempt, and he didn't stop there until he was finished. Okay. Oh, that's my granddaughter. Okay, that's the dog barking. Hey, girl, hey, she do it. She thought she came home earlier, but that was somebody next door. People next door.
Oh, she barked earlier?
Yeah, she barked and I thought she was coming, but no, it was the neighbors. Somebody had pulled up.
Oh. Oh, and dogs, they can hear really good.
Yeah, they can, because I didn't know what she was doing. You have a good day, girl?
Yeah, it was pretty nice.
That's good, huh?
I go back, I think I'm off tomorrow, and then I go back Tuesday.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Okay. Look at Gina. She home, Gina? Huh? Yeah.
Gina.
Yeah, Gina, she home.
I kind of missed her. I
Look at her wagging her tail. She happy to see you.
Hi.
She been under the bed, her and the cats all day.
Oh, wow,
Yes. So the R. Kelly situation, and this is a day ago. This news is from yesterday, and they're telling you this. So this is very recent, okay? And they say that R. Kelly's team is trying to convince the judge, okay, to reduce the sentence from 25 to 10, okay? Now, here's my thing. If they give him 25 years, which I think he deserves a lot more, okay? That's low. 25 years, okay? And then you got to keep in mind, they don't do the whole 25 years. He's going to get credit for time served. Plus, he's going to get about half that time. So we say he probably going to end up doing about 10 years anyway. Oh, wait, I'm mixing the two, okay? I'm mixing a 10-year sentence with Tim. Excuse me, I'm sorry. That's confusing. And I hate when people talk and they confuse me like that. And I did that myself, okay? Tim, okay, is the one who did the 10 years for armed robbery. Okay, that's aside from that. I think they should throw the book at him. Okay, I also think the same thing with R. Kelly, but apparently that's not the issue. He's looking at 25 years. Okay, so they put that out there, 25 years. So since they got to 25 years, they're looking at the 25 years. They might as well go in with the judge to reduce it. Okay, and he's talking about 10 years. I don't think they should reduce it to 10 years because he's going to, matter of fact, if they reduce him to 10 years, they could give him credit for time served and just put him on probation for 5 years. You know that, right? Because how long R. Kelly has been in custody? Anybody know? You know how long he's been in custody? He been in there long enough. He got some good credits because they wouldn't let him out. Okay, and because he's got they wouldn't let him out, he gets credit for that. So they want the judge to reduce him. Okay, yeah, so they're trying to get him off on that 10 years. uh let's see, let's ask Google how long has R. Kelly been in jail and see if I get an answer. Okay, oops. Incarcerated. How long has R. Kelly been incarcerated? Okay, now, wait a minute. Okay, they say he's due to be, they must have postponed that. Because May 4th has passed. Okay, he's facing 10 to life. Okay. It's not really telling me that question right now, but now, okay, that I found this out, let me find out because May 4th, okay, June 29th, okay. So they have postponed the sentencing from the 4th to the 29th of this month. Ooh, that's the day after my colonoscopy. So I can lay in bed and rest and watch and see about R. Kelly. Okay, and this is going down in Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn. And he is facing a potential life sentence. And I think they should put an L on that. Okay? Now, if they give him 25, okay, to life, I'm cool with that. 25 to life. Not 10 to life, not 15, but 25 to life. 25 to life. You know that means he will not be eligible to go before the parole board until he does 25 years. And when you first go before the parole board, okay, that's just an initiation. That's just to say you are in the system. You are now on the parole. Your name is on the parole board, okay, as a possible parolee, and come back in 2 years and we'll review the case. Okay. It's just a formality, I believe, okay. It's supposed to be. They always changing the bar. They always changing the bar. Okay, now they may not even sentence him at that time because they keep changing the dates on the sentencing. And I haven't even clicked on the thing. I'm just reading through these front things where he was sentenced. He was supposed to go on the 4th. Then he went on the May 4th, and then he went on May 21st, okay, where they pushed it back to May 21st. They pushed it back to June 15th, and now they're pushing it to June 29th, okay. They can keep pushing it. He only gonna get so many pushes. See, I'm telling you. Okay, so the minimum sentence that he can serve is 10 years, and he's trying to get the minimum. Okay, so we know he's going to get 10 at the least. Okay, right? But he faces 10 minimum, life the most. Okay, he needs that 25 to life. See, because there's a difference when they give you 10 years and when they put that L on there. Okay, that L makes a difference. If they give you 10 years, okay, then you serve your little 5 years, or if you get released for good behavior, okay, early release, okay. But if they put that L on there, you're gonna have to do them 10 years, okay. You're gonna have to do those 10 years before you are eligible to go before the parole board, okay. See what I'm saying? Now, if he does the 10 years, this is what happens, okay? If he does the 10 years, he's going to he's going to have a parole date, okay? He's going to have a date. You do your 10 years, okay, and your date is calculated, okay, and there's halftime is included in your release date, okay? And if you do your halftime, if you don't get in any trouble that's going to add time onto your time you already got, then you'll get out in 5 years, okay? And he's got about that much already under his belt. He knows that. Believe me, he knows that. So if he gets that, okay, he's already going to get credit for time served. But if they put an L on it, then he has to do the 10 years before he can be eligible for the parole board. So there's a difference. You see what that, you understand what I'm saying? There's a difference. So if they put that L on there, that's going to get him. Because that means he's going to have to do that 10 years. Now, he get credit for time served. He get credit for time served. He still got the rest of that 10 years to go before he even goes up before the parole board. And what if the witnesses come to the hearing and say, okay, you know, they take that into consideration, okay, when those people come before the parole board. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, it ain't crazy, but you know, I mean, it's for the prisoner, okay. for the convicted felon. It's crazy. Okay, for us, it's not crazy. Okay, so that's what it is when they put that L on there. So when they put that L, that's a different story. You don't get a release date. Okay, you don't just get an automatic release date. So that's what it is about the R. Kelly, and that's what it is on that 10 years, 10 years, 25 years. Okay, you get 25 years, you're gonna have an X date. Okay, you're gonna have a parole date. But if you got an L on there, okay, then that changes things. Now, even in 25, if you just get 25 years, okay, they still may decide not to let you go. They may decide to, you to do the whole time, or like I said, depending. Usually, depending, it's a big difference. You don't you a lot of prisoners. Hey, Lakeisha, happy Sunday to you too. Yes, thank you, girl. You know what? I was like, oh, this must be a mistake. Well, I'm gonna wait for them to request their $5 back. They must have sent it to the wrong account. Okay, so if they request it back, I'll give them their $5 back. You know, because a lot of people make mistakes on the Cash App day. I said, but you know, hey, I didn't see no request, okay, for a refund. So I'm like, hey, it's still in there, girl. I ain't spent it yet. I'm saving it. Yeah, okay. And thank you very much. I thought that was, I was just so proud, girl. Okay. Yes. Shoot. That's a gallon of gas while you playing. Mm-hmm. Uh, and yeah, and he's been found guilty on 9 counts of sex trafficking and racketeering. And you get all that stuff when you take these people over the state lines and stuff like that. Just like they're getting Tim Norman. Now Tim Norman, they're added on another I forget what it's called, but it's involved the FBI because of the phone. They use the phone. Okay, just like if you use the mail system to commit a fraud, okay, that's another charge. Okay, along with the charge you already getting. That's another charge because you use the mail system. So they also get another charge because they use the telephone. Okay, so just keep that in mind if you decide you want to commit a crime and you want to call these people. Okay, that's another charge. Yes. So they're not answering my question. Let me see. If you got to ask different ways. Does R. Kelly get credit? Oops. Typing too fast. Uh-oh. Credit for time served. Okay. I see what they say. Mm-hmm. See, yeah, because the prosecutors are actually asking for more than 25 years. Okay, they're asking for more, but the lawyer is trying to get that little minimum 10 years. So I think 25 years to life sounds about right, right? Okay, because that's in between. His lawyers want less and the prosecutors want more, so 25, to life. I don't hear anything. Let me see. Yeah, I don't see them putting life on there though. I just see 10 to 20, 10, 25 years. Yeah, he's just he definitely needs some prison time. Okay, I mean he had another prisoner who got 96. What did he get? 96 months uh, for yeah, he got 96 months for trying to intimidate one of the R. Kelly witnesses. Okay, you're doing too much, Mr. Kelly. You're doing too much. Okay, so he's doing too much. Now, yeah, so I don't know how long he's been in jail. Let's see how long. Let's ask because it's not giving me what I want. And then, from my understanding, isn't he set to go to trial some in another state? R. Kelly? Yeah, I think he's set trial. Okay, Chicago, because this is New York, and I think he's set for trial in Chicago. Ooh, reach out. Okay, so they're saying there's talk that he's going to be facing a mandatory 10 years minimum. So he has to do 10 years before they, and a mandatory minimum, he may have to go toward uh, the parole board, okay, to get released. He's just not going to get an automatic release date. That doesn't sound like an automatic release date. Okay, that just means you're gonna have to do at least 10 years. Okay, we don't want to hear you. We don't want to hear nothing you got to say. We don't want to see your face. Nothing until you do your 10 years. Then we can talk. Okay, you know what I'm saying. Then we'll look at you. So that's what that sounds like. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they got that organized crime because of him getting them riled up. See, he got these people. See, when you start getting other people involved in your crime, okay, in other words, a ring. Okay, so he's basically got a sex trafficking ring. Okay, and that is, what do they call it? Organized. That's organized crime. Okay, that's what that is. That's what that falls under. And so that's what he's getting, and crossing them state lines. Okay, that's another charge. Oh, yeah, boo boo. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at this. He was found guilty of racketeering, sexual exploitation of a child, bribery, kidnapping, and sex trafficking involving 5 victims. That's a pretty lengthy lengthy list, and that's just for this crime. Okay, that he's going. That's you know that don't sound like no 10 years to me. But anyway, but go ahead. But go ahead. They even now we know Aaliyah is passed. Okay, she's been passed for woo umpteen years, 20 years. Okay, and they even brought her in as a witness. She don't know nothing about it, but she was a witness. Okay, the case where she was married when she married R. Kelly. Okay, she was only 15 years old. He lied, said she was 18, forged the document. Okay, yeah, they brought that up too. And I don't. Oh, they have so many witnesses. That's probably why they didn't show. I don't see them really showing the trial. After it's all said and done, they probably will do snippets or bring the more relevant people on if they do a documentary on this, okay? Because there was a lot of witnesses for this trial. Now, just because he's getting life behind, if he gets life behind bars, doesn't mean he won't be released. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but he's got some pretty heavy stuff. He's got a history, okay, and is he prone to repeat? Well, he's already repeated because he's already had a case. They found him not guilty, even though he was guilty. He still kept on doing it, okay? That didn't stop him. Uh, okay, so he's been in, oh, that's all he's been in there? They said June of 2021. This is 2022. That's only a year. He's only been in there a year. Seems like he's been in there longer than that. Oh he ain't got that much credit for time served. Hmm. Has it been a year, you guys, or has it been more? Do you think it's more? It seems like it's more than oh, they say it's not clear. They're not going to tell you what prison he's being transferred to. But believe me, we going to find out. Okay? We going to find out where they send his little butt. Now, another thing too, somebody was asking in the comment section, why was his sentencing so far, why is it so far ahead? Okay. Well, depending on what kind of lawyers you have, the judge, how they feel about you being a risk, uh, flight risk. There's a lot of things they take in consideration. But when you're facing a lengthy sentence, okay, especially if you're facing a life sentence, okay, they will prolong the sentencing or they'll sentence you and you don't have to go to report to prison until such and such a time to start serving your time so that you can get your affairs in order, okay? And depending on what you got going, like, well, R. Kelly, he's got his music and business. He's got a business, so that's a lot of stuff that he and his personal business that he has to get in order. Okay. Well, I'm glad you liking this info. But yeah, that's usually what it is. So they give you time. Okay. I forgot what it is called, but there's a certain thing that your lawyer can ask for that maybe you may not even be aware of. Okay. And he ain't gonna ask because you know them public defenders, and they think you don't know anything. Okay. But you can ask. Okay, like for some time depending, like you're going to serve so many years or whatever, they might give you a couple of months, a couple of weeks, depending on the judge. It all depends to get your affairs in order before you actually have to go serve that time. Hmm. Now, due to the fact that he's in jail, okay, I don't know what time they go, why they giving him so much time, because he's already in jail. And yeah. Now, upon his sentencing, I don't think they will let R. Kelly off to go do whatever he needs to do to get his affairs in order before he actually starts serving his sentence. I think that they would handcuff him and take him straight to the holding tape, okay, to be transferred over to the state prison system because now he is state property, okay? So, when you in jail and you are state property, okay, you can't touch me. I'm state property. Did you know that? Oh, for some reason, I know that. But anyway, okay. I'm state property. I am property of the state. So you can't sit up here and put your hands on me. Okay? You have to leave that to the state. Yeah. So the deputies down there, okay, they want to hurry up and get your little butt out there, your little stank butt out, because you are state property. You are not, you are not, what do you call it? You're not the regular penal system, jail system. I forget which. I'm at a loss for words, but I do know state property. I ain't a loss for that. Okay. Yes. Okay. So that's what that is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's gonna have a lot of time served, but he's not gonna. If he's only been in there since last year, he's not that. He don't got that much time. Okay, let me tell you the time, sir. Now, when you're in jail, okay, you get a third credit. You don't get half time. You get a third. When you go to prison is when you start getting half time, okay? And you start getting half time when you start programming. If you sitting on your butt and you're sitting on A yard, okay? A yard, you usually sit on A yard, okay? A yard is the first yard you go to. That is the uh, uh, um, that's what I'm thinking. It's been a couple of years, but they said he's been incarcerated since June of 2004. Uh, Wait, did it say 219? Did I say 19? I might have said 19 now. Now, the release of Surviving R. Kelly came out in 2019, but he's been in there since 2021. It said 21. Yeah. June 2021. Okay, because remember, I think they had let him go, and then he ended up getting arrested again, and then he bailed out. Remember that? And then the last time they said you ain't getting no bail, they took the bail away. Remember, because he kept bailing out. Uh, yeah. So I think it was June of last year, 2021. I know it seems like forever. Okay. Well, this actually has been going on since then, though. Okay. But even if he did 2019, that's 3 years. So he gets a third of each year. Okay. For credit for time served. I don't know how many days, but whatever days he did. Okay. In the jail system. Okay, he's going to get a third time. That's usually how it works. A third. You get a third of your time because in jail you're not doing anything. You see what I'm saying? It's when you go to prison. When you go to prison is where you start programming. And what I mean by programming, you start actually working. Okay, start whether you wash dishes, you clean, okay, the cafeteria, you work in the clothing department, you work in on the farm, wherever you're working, okay, you're programming, okay, and you're getting halftime for that. Hey, City Slicker, how you been? I ain't seen you in a while. Yes. So So that's what that is. And so, whatever time he spent in jail, he's going to get a third of that time, okay? And a third of that time is going to be subtracted to whatever sentence. Well, he's going to get credit. He's going to get credit for time served. I missed you too, girl. I haven't been on here. I'm trying to be on here more. I'm trying to be on here more. I'll probably be doing a lot lives until I really want to get back into doing videos, okay? And another thing too, now that you mention it, I get into doing videos because when I do these lives, now I don't know about you, okay, but when I do these lives, okay, I really can't do reviews. I want to do live reviews too, okay, so if you have any questions or whatever, we can see it done live. But the only thing about it is the quality that comes back, is not good, okay, so, and it's not me. I'm not taking no blame for that. I'm putting it all on YouTube because I leave you with the responsibilities of finishing up the filming, okay, and all that, right? Production, okay. So I have to be my own production and do my own video in order, and then upload it to YouTube for it to come out nice. But when you go live, okay, you get what you get. So I don't know how your live comes out because I noticed that my live doesn't come out as clear as I think it should. And my equipment is updated. See? But I don't know. So yeah, so that's what he's facing here. And he's got a lot of counts. And these counts, and then let me tell you something, these counts are serious counts. These aren't no misdemeanors. These are felonies. Okay. He got felonies. He ain't got no, some of them are misdemeanors, some of them felonies. He got all felonies. All felonies. With all the felonies he's got, he don't need no misdemeanors, okay? That don't mean nothing. The little misdemeanors, if he do have, they ain't even gonna tell you because they don't mean nothing compared to these felonies that he's got, okay? Prostitution, exploitation of a child, bribery, kidnapping. Come on now. Sheesh, that's serious. That is some serious stuff right there, okay? Mm-hmm. Now, let's look up Mr. Dorman. Let's see what we got, okay? Now, I was saying earlier, if you guys missed it, I was telling you guys a brief update where Miss Robbie of Sweetie Pies, Tim Norman's mom, has acquired him a lawyer, okay? She has gotten a lawyer, a top-notch attorney for Tim, and she's getting quite a bit of backlash because of this. This lawyer, getting this lawyer for him, okay? And I'm gonna put in his birth name, James Timothy Norman. How about that? There we go. So they're talking about the man, the shooter pled guilty, okay? But what was his plea agreement? What was the agreement? Right. That's the thing about it. She is she's in between a rock and a hard place. You're right. But the fact that it was her grandson, okay, and she only got one son, and the only one son you got, and I didn't sit up here and I didn't put you on national TV, gave you a restaurant, okay, and what do you repay me? By killing my grandson? And the only Montgomery she had left, that was the only Montgomery, that was the last of the Mohegans right there. See, Tim is a Norman, okay, the other son was a Montgomery. And the little boy was a Montgomery. Because they got two different daddies. Okay. So that's what that is. And see, Miss Robbie, she goes by the last name of Montgomery. She doesn't go by Norman. So we'll go with Miss Robbie continues to support her son, okay, and his date is scheduled for in September. They don't say a specific date. They just say September of this year, okay, and I'm getting that now. Let's see. So she's going by that, he's my son's in trouble and I'm his mom and he's my son and I love him, okay, until death do us part, okay. Well, that's the problem. That's what death did. That death did do you apart. That's right, you're right. Death do you part, okay. You didn't kill the son, you didn't kill the boy. He did. Okay, so death is gonna do us apart. You gonna learn today. See what I'm saying? Okay, but see, because he's my son, I would have one ear open and see what's going on, in the legalities, okay? And maybe I may have to step in so you can get a little less time, okay? But 25 to life, boo, because I still, you killed my grandson. Now the thing about it is, how would I feel about somebody else? What would she be feeling if that was somebody else? Okay. Oh, throw the book in him. But because it's her son, okay. Oh, well, we want some leniency. You know. And I forgot to mention too that when they shot him outside of that house he was in, because she called him outside. She was outside of that house. She found out where he was. He was out. He came outside that house. Okay, when they heard the gunshot, they ran outside and saw him laying on the ground. Everybody else was gone. Yeah, it's her son. So that's why I said she's in a rock. She's between a rock and a hard place. But that's how you look at it. How you gonna look at it? Okay, I gotta look at. Well, I guess everybody else is dead, but he dead. Look who fault that is. Okay. So I'm gonna be the judge and the juror on this one. But anyway, okay, because he's wrong. See, and I'm not all me personally. I'm not all that in cahoots to jump up and be by your side. Okay, when you wrong. Okay, depending on what I guess depending on what it is, or you're my child. If you're my child, yes, I'm gonna help you as much as I can. But you killing my grandchild? What? Matter of fact, that's like killing your brother. That's like you killing your brother. Okay. But it's not, and I don't think it's really just the fact that Tim killed his nephew. I don't think it's just that. It's not what he did, it was how he did it. That's what's really the disgusting part. That's really is playing off. Like Marvin Gaye got killed by his dad. They got into an argument. He hit his dad. The dad got mad. I brought you in. I'll take you out. And that's what he did. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But you sat there and you plotted. You plotted and planned. Not only did you plot and plan, you plot and plan with other people. And you paid the money. He paid those people. It's not, I didn't get the insurance money. I couldn't pay you. No, he paid them. He paid the gunman $5,000, and he paid that Terica girl $9,000. So it wasn't what you did; it was how you did it, and that's the calculating part. It makes this so evil. Okay, now where was I? Okay, I was going somewhere with this, and then I got Oh, okay. So I was telling you guys about that he had got shot outside. They heard the gunshot, so they went outside and found him laying on the ground. They dragged him in the house. Okay, he was laying out there by himself. They didn't see anybody that I know of. I don't think they didn't see anybody. Okay. Uh, they did not know. They did some good police work, I tell you that. Okay, they did not know who was who until they scoured the scene of the crime and found these phones that happened. Because usually when you commit a crime, especially of this caliber, that you are going to freak out, you're going to be scared, you're going to throw everything pretty much that you got and flee. And that's what he did. That's exactly what he did. And they were able to find that phone. And by them getting the records, they were able to trace the records back and the people who called and find out who these people were and actually find out that they were connected to. It's not like they were expecting I don't know if they suspected the son. I don't know. Okay. I think it was a surprise to them too. So they had to make sure that they dotted all their I's and crossed all their T's before they accused this man of murder. You see, because of the fact that he is a celebrity, okay, and Miss Robbie's son, okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it was a phone. They yes, they connected that burner phone and the cell phone. They got the numbers off of there and found out who those numbers belonged to, and voila. Say, so even the shooter. Now the little girl, the little stripper girl, she already told. She already told. Okay, so they finally got this guy. He pleads guilty. Okay, he pleads guilty, and he tells them that his employer was Tim Norman, and he worked with two other people to commit this crime. Two other people, which was Tim and the girl. Okay, yeah. I think they had a conference call on this situation with them. Yeah, I think they even had a conference call, and so they're not really. Yeah, I don't see them saying too much on this page. Yeah, and the thing about it is, oh wait a minute, I seen something that said 6 days ago. The thing about it is, when this is all said and done, you'll be able to read the transcript because that's going to be, unless they have it sealed, it's going to be public info once he's convicted. Okay, you can maybe I don't know if they have travails. I'm gonna have to research that and see if he has public, excuse me, if his transcripts are public, okay, so we can look in there and be nosy and see what actually was said. Because see, you got to realize that a lot of stuff they don't tell us and we don't hear. They are summarizing all this paper, and I know they got a long list, okay, because this has been they have been investigating this for years, okay, but there's a lot of stuff that you don't really hear the in-depth things that people have done, and they don't want you to know. Just like I tell you, like serial killers, okay, or even just or rapists, okay. Depending on who it was, maybe it was an old lady, maybe it was their grandmother, maybe it was okay, or a serial killer. They don't want you to know that they sexually abused a child or their grandmother or their own flesh and blood. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So what they'll do is they'll tell you, "Oh yeah, I killed this person, but I didn't rape them," even though they know. So they're not going to agree to that because they're in denial. They don't want you to know. They're ashamed. Okay. They're ashamed because they know they ain't shit. That's why. Okay, so they're going on about her flock to the the comment section. Okay, she did. Okay, and they're talking about this interview that she did, and she talking about that was her son and woo 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 about she got this lawyer, and of course she took this time to promote. Now she promoted a is she opening another restaurant? Or is she, oh, she's writing a cookbook. She's supposed to be doing a cookbook. So she took the time to promote that. They also took, the comment section went off about the fact that she didn't even mention the grandson, Andre, who was killed. She didn't even mention him. Yeah. Uh huh. Yeah, so she might be going on tour to do her book, okay? But I really have no interest in her book, okay? Because I just don't. I mean, I don't hear anything extravagant or out of the ordinary or what's so big about her cooking. Sweetie pies, okay? I don't really hear anything. People say the food is good, okay? You know, it's good, it's soul food, okay? Uh, Either I hear the food is good, it's cool, okay, or it's no different from any other soul food. It's good. It's not bad, but it's nothing to write home about. There you go. So, as far as her coming out with a cookbook, and I actually made that banana pudding. She had a banana pudding recipe. It was an easy recipe. I made that, but I didn't particularly care for it. It was an easy thing to do with bananas, vanilla wafers, and was it whipped cream? Now I don't know. Okay, now these other two people, the insurance, the man who was the insurance agent, his license has been suspended. Okay, because of this situation, and um, Terica, they're going to be their trial is coming up in, I believe, September. Okay, so everybody's going to be somewhere in September. There's no set date. They're not saying any set dates, but the boy is supposed to be sentenced for pleading guilty in September, and then Timothy Norman and the girl Terica, they're supposed to go to trial in September. Yeah. And see, here's the thing about it. I'm pretty sure the family stand hush hush, okay? And I'm pretty sure especially I'm thinking of Charles. I'm thinking of Charles because Charles and Andre were around the same age. They hung out together. They were the ones who came to Miss Robbie complaining about Tim treating them bad, okay? So I'm pretty sure that he is not the only one that he wanted to take out an insurance policy. I would not be surprised. They're not going to tell you that though. You know, they're sisters, they stick together, okay? But they're not going to tell you that. But believe me, I bet you they're turning that over in their head. If he did ask, you know, well, I'm going to get an insurance policy. Because here's the thing, you know, now on this particular situation, nobody knew that he had this insurance policy out on Tim, okay? I mean, on Andre, okay? But because, and he forged signed the name and all this stuff, okay? Somebody may have an insurance policy out on you and you don't even know it. You may be worth more dead than alive. But it can be investigated and they can find out, they do a search and they can find out if there's an insurance policy in your name, okay? You can find that out. So, you know, there's some hope, okay, at the end of the tunnel. So you don't have to be worried about what I said. You can search it and you can find out if somebody has an insurance policy. If there is an insurance policy in your name, and if there is, it'll tell you all the specs on that policy. And I suggest if it's something you don't know about, that you cancel right away. You know, just to be on the safe side. We don't need no more Normans up in here. Yes. So yeah, so it's not saying too much on that one. But it's just talking about the interview that she did and the backlash. Okay. What if he gets off? Do you think he'll get off? What if she's got these high priced lawyers? What if he gets off? Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Because if he gets off, oh my goodness, Miss Robbie. Well, I knew he didn't do it. I knew he was innocent. Okay. Tim Numbers, yeah, they try to hook me up for murder, okay? Try to take my life away. Can you hear? And you know he guilty. You know he killed that boy, had that boy killed. And all he got was $5,000. So you know he gonna tell because he didn't spend the money. Yeah. Now they had Tim Norman speaking from jail. You know they get cell phones up in that jail, okay? But I bet you they told him, you better not say nothing. You better not call nobody. I don't want to see you on no social media. Because you know everybody's going to be. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't want to keep you too long. I just came to do talk that, and I was only going to do 30 minutes, but here I go running my mouth again. But hopefully you like the content, okay, the discussion. Give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it, okay. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. But most of all, stay blessed. Okay? Bye.